smoke, smoke, weed. Everybody, it's your old pal Boogie Bob, and I'm in Times Square. They're doing construction everywhere in Times Square. I think that's Jay-Z's new casino. What's poppin'? Thought I'd drop it from shopping, but I ain't copping. Ain't no stopping. I can't see nothing. I got the dark glasses on because I look cool. I got a wobbly table. Oh, it's going to be a shit show. If you're smart, you'll get out of here now. RJ left. RJ was like, I'm not sticking around for this shit show. It's one of those days where it's really hot out, but the wind is kicking, so you're kind of cold but hot. I got chapped lips, and my nipples are hard. Oh, that's better. What's poppin', everybody? Who do we got in here? I see, is that Tanya? Tanya's in here. Hi, Tanya. I can't see nothing. I had to come under this umbrella because it's so bright out here. I couldn't see nothing. What's going on, everybody? How are you today? I'm about an hour early. I had a Boogie Bob Bria Part 2. Went to Margaritaville. The video will be up tonight. I think you guys will like it. Should we get on with the news program? It's going to be, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be shit. Paul, you should get the hell out of here. Rev ain't going nowhere. Rev's used to the shit show. Rev is one of the clowns in the circus. I'm the other one. We're the two clowns in the circus. Guys, we're about 6 subscribers away from 1,000. So that's probably another 3 months. We should better get at least 6 subscribers in the next 3 months. Let's see. Bam. It pays to be Biden. He's gonna have a scandal. You'll see. Give us a scandal already, bro. He's doing the old smoke and mirrors shit. If the guy's guilty, if his son's guilty of something other than dick pics, let's do it. Last night, George Santos was indicted on 13 felonies. He's looking at 20 years in prison. So not only is he a compulsive liar, we already knew that. He said his mother was in the South Tower at World Trade Center. She wasn't. Said she ended up dying because of World Trade Center. She did not. She had cancer, but it had nothing to do with World Trade Center because she wasn't there. Said that his grandparents were in the Holocaust. His grandparents were from Rio. Says that he was a producer on the Spider-Man Broadway show. Said that he was a volleyball player at Rutgers. The most outlandish, crazy lies he did. Well, he wasn't indicted for. You don't get indicted for lying. Otherwise, Trump would be in prison for 8 million years. But don't get indicted for money laundering, fraud, theft. Oh boy. I got people all sitting at my table now. People just want to pull up a chair and sit at my table. I told you all to get out of here. Hey girl, how you doing? She didn't answer me. Anyways, MTV News, after 40 years, something like that, is done. Kurt Loder is 124 years old. But MTV News is done. I thought, why don't they reboot MTV and start playing videos again? But remember when MTV was popping, 1981 or so, video killed the radio star. It's the very first video they ever played on MTV. Well, YouTube killed MTV. Online. You used to have to sit at home going, man, I sure hope they play that new P. Diddy song sometime in the next 2 hours on MTV. Now you just push a button and you get the song. So MTV can't exist. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I don't got that. I just walked Bria to the train. Hey brother, how are you? It's the monk. How are you? Say hi to my guys.
Oh,
My friend. My friend, hold on, say hi. Hey my man.
Yes.
God bless you, brother.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. I see you soon, okay? All right. He's the only monk out here that I have not tried to fist fight. There's been no fist fighting. There's been no allegations of any fist fights on my behalf. Donald Trump had a town hall meeting last night where they said he said over 85 lies. It was only like an hour and a half long. It's every other sentence. If he was the president right now, he would tell Putin to stop Ukraine and he'd stop it in one day. Anybody believe that? I would just tell him. Well, how would you do that, sir? I'd just tell him. It'd be real fast. It'd end real fast. Everybody's talking about it. He was just sued for $5 million for defamation and assassination of character, whatever, sexual assault. 2 days later, he's on national television cracking jokes about the woman, saying she's a crackpot, making jokes about her sexual assault, and the audience, full of GOP, laughed. Now listen, the guy could be funny. I'm not saying he can't, but don't laugh at sexual assault victims. That's not funny. I don't think it's appropriate. Here he is. Santos Claus. There's it's windy out here. It's like a damn hurricane. There he is. When they asked him, why was he facing 13 felony counts? You know what he said? It's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. They have cases of evidence against this guy. I don't like when YouTubers film people that are having drug episodes. And what I mean by that is someone who's like nodding out on heroin. I have no problem filming. Don't film it for 10 minutes, bro. There's a difference between filming it. My poor gimbal. There's a difference between filming it to share a New York experience and exploiting someone for likes. And I think it is a really thin line. The reason I'm bringing it up is because I just ran into, me and Bria just ate at Margaritaville. And while we were at Margaritaville, there was a crazy guy on the street down below us. We're on like the 3rd floor and I'm filming him. He's trying to fight cops and he's trying to fight some lady in a car, and he was insane. So I'm going to be including that on the Date with Bria Part 2 video that'll be up tonight. If you thought Bria was fine before, she's finer today, and look how fine I look. The reason I brought it up is because this guy. So you want to come to New York and take the train, and you want to come down those steps or go up those steps, and that guy's standing. Come on, bro. When you see the video of this guy today. I hope that you take it in the way I meant it to be. It says clearly everywhere around here, no smoking. They don't care. They don't care. Adam. George Santos. I think she heard me and got the message because she's leaving. She moved 2 tables over. California police are probing whether a high-speed car chase that killed 2 this week is tied to a dangerous TikTok challenge. Every TikTok challenge out there is stupid. You're getting hurt. People are getting hurt. People are getting killed. Jess Bradford, 21. Jess Bradford Jr., 21. And Michael Wyrick, 16. Died Monday when a stolen Hyundai. They were driving, it hit a fence and a tree. Authorities believe the 2 were part of a group that has since stolen Hyundais and Kias on TikTok. I'm sorry, guys. Right now, I just want to yell at everybody. Slave convict sought in a Queens rape, ex-con on lifetime parole. When you're on lifetime parole, that's pretty bad. For a 1992 fatal subway slashing is being sought in a brutal Queens rape last week. Tony Kempsey, 58, is suspected of allegedly knocking a 49-year-old woman unconscious and then raping her as she took a ride on the back of his scooter. That, my friends, was a Boogie Bob exclusive. I brought it to you a couple days ago. 6 in the morning, she's walking home from work or wherever, and she says, the guy pulls up on a scooter, makes small talk, and says, hey, I'll give you a ride. He drives her somewhere, punches her, knocks her unconscious, and rapes her. Ladies, do not take a ride from a guy on a scooter. Don't take a ride from any guy you don't know. I'm not going to do the immigration today. Just can't. I don't got money. I can't even do this. I'm having trouble doing it. I can't even do this. Sorry. I apologize. It's Biden's fault. There was never a border problem ever in the history of the world until Biden. Guys, if you have her number, it's important that I talk to her immediately. I got to be honest with you. It's a matter of life and death. Let's see. Did you guys watch Lord of the Rings? In the movie Lord of the Rings, there was this mountain Sauron, whatever his name is. There it is. There's the thing in the Lord of the Rings, and here's a new tower. Doer to the people. Oh boy. A dad's vape. You know what vaping is? Vaping is the new smoking that the guys are doing. They're not doing cigarettes. They think they're doing better by vaping. Vaping's like 10 times more addictive and 10 times more harmful. The lady has now joined a table full of 10 other smokers. It's broad daylight. I can barely see them, and they're 4 feet away from me. It's like the cops lit off tear gas next to my table. A Brooklyn fire that killed a woman and her teenage daughter is believed to have been accidentally sparked by her husband, who was making vape cartridges. I didn't even know you could do. I didn't even know that was a thing. Bad shorty alert. The dad identified at law enforcement sources as New Feed Haddad. he is from Egypt, was putting together the homemade vape products when they ignited with the flames spreading through the 3-story house, killing his wife and child. A Michigan school has banned backpacks after a 3rd grader was caught with a gun in their bag. Just so you know, there's a lot of schools now that actually ban backpacks. And you're only allowed to have a backpack if it's made out of clear material. Did you guys see my watch video last night? I posted a watch video. I'd like you to get in the comments and say how many watches I showed. I always claim I have over 200. I think I probably have closer to 3. Because last night I showed it was a chunk. And I'm not going to say how many it was, because I don't want to blow the surprise, but it rhymes with 100 and moo. Not going to say the number, but it rhymes with 100 and moo. 100 and moo. This story's crazy. By the way, oh. As in fire, son. By the way, this woman wrote a book about grieving for children. How to grieve if you're a child. It's a big hit. Then she went out and killed her children's father. There she is. Not her. Not her. Her. Utah husband slay ma's plot twist. There's a twist in the plot. It's a blizzard twist. A Utah mother of 3 charged with murdering her husband appeared last month on a local TV show to promote her new book she wrote about processing grief, chillingly declaring that his death completely took us by shock. She wrote a book about the poor guy and how to grieve for the dead husband that she killed. Guys, it's a pleasure to be here on the news today to talk about my beloved wife I killed. She was a wonderful woman, and I think she was taken too quick by me. She died too young at my hands. I'm being stupid. I did not know that Donald Trump can stop the war. Mr. Trump, would you say that Vladimir Putin is a war criminal? Well, you know, he didn't answer. He did not answer. Can you imagine not answering that question? You're running for president? You know, tricky. You mean criminal, like somebody who stole files from the White House? You mean that kind of criminal? No. There he is. This is probably going to be a Pulitzer Prize picture. This man choked him to death. This is Jordan Neely, and this guy here will probably be indicted by Monday, they say. We'll see. We shall see. GOP's calling him a hero. This sickens me so much, this story. So there's a guy in Texas. He was driving his car and there was a Black Lives Matter rally. He went on Facebook earlier in the day and said, if anybody gets in my way, I'm running them over. He did. He drove his car into traffic. Into the protesters. Didn't kill any of them that way. But once they surrounded the car, hey girl. Once they surrounded the car, he shot and killed one of them. Which is what he was trying to do the whole time. Convicted. Got a fair trial. Convicted. Got 25 years in prison. This was a month ago. Guess what? Governor Abbott, the racist Texas governor, says he will pardon him immediately. Usually you never get a pardon before you at least run your appeal. The appeal usually takes 2 to 5 years. This guy's going to give him a pardon. Shot and killed a black man. You're getting a pardon in Texas. Here's a new one. A pride flag. That's a rainbow flag. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I know it's really loud out here and I'm trying not to talk too loud next to this chain smoking family. A man was arrested for defecating on a rainbow flag. A man, thank you beautiful. A man who allegedly defecated on a gay pride flag at a Manhattan tapas bar. He took a crap on the flag and then drew a smiley face. And then drew a smiley face in the disgusting pile. Oh my God. Bad shorty alert. She's out here wearing, I don't think it's spandex. I think she's wearing like just pantyhose. That's pants. He took a crap on the pride flag and then he drew a happy face with his finger in the poop. He should have been let out for being insane. Everyone knows you don't use your finger to write smiley faces in poop. You use your thumb because you get a bigger... his name is Fred Innocent. His last name is actually Innocent. Innocent's guilty of being a douche. He's been charged with a hate crime. 45 years old, he relieved himself on the flag outside of Bueno's 95 dining shed. He then took another nearby front flag and used it to wipe his butt. I can't with this guy. He is creative. He gets an A for creativity. He took a poop on the flag. Then he drew a smiley face in his poop. Then he went and grabbed another flag and used that to wipe his ass. Shakespeare used to say, "Methinks thou protest too much," which is just a nice way of saying this guy definitely sucks dick. 100%. He ain't hating them. He ain't hating gay people that much. He's protecting his own. It's a bad shorty alert all day long. They're just out here in droves. Also, there was a fine-ass cop. Fine-ass cop. I forgot I was with Bria. I thought I was just with you guys. I did what I do when I'm with you guys. Like, yo, look at Shorty. Be a bad one, son. Oh, hi, Bria. I do what I want when I do what I want to do. That's facts. I do what I want to do when I do what I want to do. It says here Donald Trump actually said hello to Melania yesterday and she said hi back. That's pretty good. Back in the 50s, before Playboy, before the internet, guys had this. Honey, I have to take a bath. I'm going to go in the bathroom and lock the door. I'm taking the National Geographic with me. I'm taking the J.C. Penney catalog in with me because I'm looking to buy some new golf clubs. But don't jiggle the door handle. It throws off my rhythm of me reading. It throws off my reading of me reading. All right, I'm being stupid. Being stupid. I'm gonna keep it short today. I got people all over. I'm glad to hear that Donald Trump can end the war. First day. How would you do that, sir? Diplomatic movements? Would you hold back cash? Would you, no, how would you do it? But how would you do it? Oh, I'd get it done. Exactly how, sir? How so, sir? By doing it? I would just go in there and do it. I know. Can you give me a... Hold on, guys. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. Look at this. You gotta see this. It could be the greatest day of my life. She TikToking, bro. You got a bad one over there, TikToking. Hold on. Oh, she's TikToking. And if she's there when I'm done, we want to say hi. I'm going to take my case off again. Unfortunately, I'll never use this case again for the news because it's too heavy for my gimbal. My poor gimbal can't handle it. All right. She's TikToking again, folks. You go ahead, girl. You TikTok. Ain't nobody looking. Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. You feel free to TikTok away, shorty. Guys, I'm only going to give her another 35 minutes. That's it. All right. Turn the music on, Playboy. What are you doing? You know what? She don't even need no damn music. Look at her fingers. Did you see her fingers? She just gave me her phone number. 609, someone write this down. 609-225-3064. Now she's TikTok. Sorry, guys. You know what? I think I might be a creep. Yep, look at this. This just in. Famous YouTuber Boogie Bob is a creep. I think she's getting a restraining order. Uh-oh, she's talking to cops. Guys, if she's still there when this is over, I'm going to say hi. Unless the photographer is her man. Groom in crash to bury wife. A Southern Carolina groom who suffered a brain injury in a horrific crash that killed his wife, his bride. Could you imagine? He killed his bride after their wedding reception. They got married. They had a wedding reception. And unfortunately, they got into a horrible accident. He's brain dead. Or he has a brain injury, and she is deceased. Eric Hutchinson has been released from the hospital after multiple reconstructive surgeries to repair fractured bones in his legs, face, and broken vertebrae. He is physically recovering at home while trying to come to terms with the loss of his beloved, beautiful wife on their wedding day. You can see he went through a damn windshield. It's very sad. Donald Trump. The lady interviewing him. he said last night, the debt ceiling thing that's going on, that should never be negotiated and held hostage. Should never do that. That's what he said when he was president. Now he's not president. Last night she asked him, he said, oh no, I only said that because I was president. She goes, well, why are you not saying it now? Because I'm not president. He completely flip-flopped. And what happened? His crowd, instead of going, oh, that's what... You guys expect me to deliver a show? When I go over there, you're going to say, wow, how did Bob do any of the show? I don't know. I don't know how I did any of it. I should get an award. And a reward. It's time for birthdays. Hey, last night, I did a party at the Hard Rock. It was a big party for bankers. I went in, I'm not going to film. What am I going to film? Bankers? But there was a second party. I screwed up. It was for Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra was the catcher of the New York Yankees. I think he won 5 or 6 World Series. Most famous catcher who ever lived. He's over here hustling. Get your hustle on, girl. Yogi Berra had what's called yogiism. He would say sayings like, have you ever heard "It ain't over till the fat lady sings"? He didn't do that. By the way, I don't like that. I find it sexist. He said, it ain't over till it's over. That's his. Anyways, they were having a documentary on his life last night. He died in 2018. The lady smoking again. This is like her third partner. She's actually smoked 3 partners. Anyways, so I said, I'll leave. I screwed up. It was the biggest celebrity-packed party of the year. And Clive Davis was there. Clive Davis is the one who signed Whitney Houston. He had more money than Whitney Houston. Clive Davis, one of the most famous executives in the history of music, had put on people like Quincy Jones. Just absolutely the biggest of the big. He was there. He's a billionaire, walking around, no securities. And then all my workers, holy shit. Where are you going, girl? Hello. I can't. How do you expect me to deliver hard-hitting, cutting-edge news, which... There's another one. I'm only human. I'm only human. Born to make mistakes. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, and then, after that, first of all, my workers didn't call me. Say, hey, Bob, guess who's here? They didn't tell me nothing. Then they left. They called me. I go, oh my God, you should have called me. I would have really liked to meet Clive Davis. Okay. And my young African-American workers didn't know any of the old white people. That's their words. They said, Bob, you'd have knew them all. They were all the biggest celebrities. They wouldn't know. Anyway, so then they go to Marquee. Bob, can we go to Marquee? I said, yeah, let me make a phone call. You're on the VIP list. Go in, you got free drinks. You're good to go. They call me later. The music's really loud. I go, what's that? I hear, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am so hot, I'm going to take my clothes off. Nelly. They were at a party throwing for Nelly. Nelly was performing. I'm sitting at home with a bad shorty. I could have been over there kicking it with a bunch of bad shorties at Nelly. I'm only doing 2 today. First one is Virgo. Next one is Scorpio. That's all you get. Oh, and I would like to say, is Colleen in here? Where's Colleen? Anybody seen Colleen? Colleen, 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 Colleen. Please don't go and try to take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Well, guess what, everybody? I'd like you to join me in a huge sing-along for Colleen's birthday. Now, her birthday was 2 days ago, but the show was canceled. So I want to wish Colleen a very, very happy birthday. Happy birthday 100 times of year. We wish you merry love and goodness all of your life. You are having a birthday. I would give Joe $1,000 if he could sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Colleen. Happy birthday to you. Everybody knows that's my boo. Bria knows Colleen's my boo. God bless you, Colleen. I hope that you have a wonderful birthday. You're beautiful, you're kind, you're nice, and I love you. Virgo, news from afar will put a spring in your step over the next 24 hours. The fact that someone you are fond of has gone to the trouble to contact you is a sure sign that you are back in their good books. Make sure you stay there this time. I get a call from Bria this morning, 8 o'clock. She says, hey, I got to take the kids to school. And then I can be to you by 10, but then I got to leave by 1. I go, you would come all the way in from the Bronx to see me? Came all the way in. Now, I cannot get into what happened with you. I'll get demonetized. There was no Netflix in it, no chilling. She came all the way in to see me, and I thought that was so sweet. I was like, you get up in the morning, you take the kids to school, you come home, you do this, you come here. Nobody comes all the way into Manhattan to ride a train to see me. Virgo. News from afar will put your spring in your step over the next 24 hours. The fact that someone you are fond of has gone out of the trouble to contact you is a sure sign that you are back in the good books. Make sure you stay there this time. Scorpio. That's me. Oh boy, here she comes. I told you I'd give you a Boogie Bob exclusive. There she goes. There she goes, folks. There's my shorty. There she goes. Hey, young man. There she goes. All right. If I get out of here today without getting beat up by someone, it's going to be a miracle. Miracle on 34th Street. Scorpio, you are probably going to get your ass kicked around 4:20. Got 2 hours before my ass kicking starts. Scorpio, you don't care that some of your ideas are controversial. You care only that they are taken seriously. Others may not agree with you or what you tell them today, but if they have any sense, they would listen and learn. You won't be repeating yourself. By the way, be careful. The girl in the pink's boyfriend seeing you looking at her, and he's probably going to punch you in the face around 4:20. That was actually pretty specific. Did you guys see my little... I don't know if it's in here. Let's see. Let's see if it made it in the cut. Hey!
How are you? It's NAYAN.
Dude, grab a chair! What are you just out here by yourself?
Yeah, I was in
You
the
better
city.
grab a seat, brother.
Visit.
Dude, here's a seat right here. You got one? Anybody sitting there, ladies? NAYAN's just grabbing it. His chair. Look who's here, guys. Hold on. I was like, who the hell is this? It's NAYAN. What's that? Now I always call you NAYAN.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that does that?
You get it right now.
We got a celebrity in the house, bro. Dude, how are you, man?
I'm so happy to see you.
I want to say that I am a big fan of yours. You've been so nice and kind in the chat. Rev thinks the world of you. You're always in there being just a good person. And what are you doing today?
I was here since this morning.
Yeah. From where?
Huh?
From where? Where'd you
New
come
Jersey.
in from? Jersey. Okay.
I'm always in the city, and there's times I get to see you. But
dude, you know we do the news right down the street. Come by anytime. What are you crazy? So go ahead. So you came in today just to kind of hang?
Yeah. Funniest thing happened to me. I was by the Intrepid, filmed Intrepid, and came back. The bagel was gone. I was like, I was not even 2 seconds away, and the guy just jacked my shit.
Yeah, they'll get you, brother. They'll get you for anything. Anything. If I leave this here, it's gonna be. That's just how it works. So what's the deal? What do you got planned for today?
No, but just hanging out, day off.
Guys, NAYAN. We got a celebrity in the house, bro. I know a YouTuber
I can't
gets
believe I'm
celebrities in
meeting
it.
the real.
Dude, you've been in my chat for a long time.
Yeah.
I always call you NAYAN.
Before
It's
I think
NAYAN.
paramedic started, ever since the pandemic started.
Yeah.
And I just found you randomly too. I was like,
Well, I'm really glad you did. Who else do you watch?
Fernando, of course.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, Fernando's the best, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even compete with Fernando. He's amazing. I was trying to show. I don't think I downloaded it, but I was walking through here earlier, and Bria filmed me and the Naked Cowboy.
Oh wow.
It's on my Instagram, but it was different because we were both singing the Boogie Bob song. You know the Boogie Bob
Yeah,
song?
of course. It's the famous song.
It was a top 10 hit in Scandinavia. And if you're from Scandinavia, you're not, right?
No.
But if you were, you would know that
Of
song.
course.
So it's a one big hit. It's on the 7-Eleven commercials in Scandinavia. Dude, I was going to have you do some news with me, but
Yeah, of course.
What do we got? What do we got? Do you watch any sports?
Not really.
Well, last night, I was just talking about this. Yogi Berra, he is a world famous catcher. He came into the Hard Rock. We had a party for him. I wasn't there. He actually died in 2018, so he wasn't there either. It would be horrible if he was there, right? The documentary was filmed, and I think they just talk about it. It was a really, really big deal. All the big celebrities were there. I don't got a whole lot going on, man. You came on at a bad time. The Mets 2-1. You know what I say to that?
Yeah.
I don't care. NAYAN, do you care
Nope.
about that? The Yankees beat the A's 11-3. What do you think of that? You don't care. You don't care. There's one thing I do care about. Well, the Knicks won. That's pretty cool. And my Warriors won. That's pretty cool. The Knicks beat the Heat. The Warriors
I've
beat
been
the
a Suns fan
Oh, Suns. Well, they're still
for
in
a
it.
long time. But it's getting a little toppy because it's Game 5 and stuff.
When it gets to Game 5, bro, you start to panic. So, especially if it's 3-2.
Yeah.
You're out of it. It was Game 5 last night with my guys. 3-2. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. It's 3-1. Sorry, 3-1. My guys are getting their asses kicked, but we did pretty good last night.
They always make the playoffs and everything, but never advance, you know.
Well, you got some real players on there this time. Let's see what happens. Listen, what we're going to do. Since NAYAN's here, it's the wheel of NAYAN. You ready to spin it, bro? It's not as easy as you think. You got to have your fingers to the side, and then you just spin it. Oh, you got to... Come on, NAYAN's new to this. Come on, bro. Lift it up. There we go. NAYAN, we're going to rattle off 3 of them. What number did it fall on? Capricorn?
Too much pressure.
Yeah. Let's do Capricorn and then Taurus. We'll do those 2. You want to read the Capricorn?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if NAYAN's got the chops.
Sorry,
We're trying to fill in.
you know, it's really...
We're trying to fill in for Joe. We're trying to get Joe's replacement. Let's see if you've got the chops to make it happen. So far, Bria's got the job. Let's see if you can step in.
Your rivals are not as smart as they think they are.
That's
and
a fact.
You will find it quite easy to get what you find them today. Creative and artistic activities are underrated. So don't be afraid to go on your own way and do your own things.
I like it. I like it.
How did you?
You've already beaten Joe. You've got Joe's job. What was the other one? Did you remember what the other one was?
Taurus?
It was Taurus. It's a mighty bull. By the way, the Mighty Bull has a big birthday coming up. We're gonna have a big extravaganza for Mighty Bull's birthday, and that's on the Rev will remind me. I think it's the 17th. All right.
Say what you feel. You have to say, even though you know it will cause a few waves. If you are annoyed by what's gone wrong of late, you must not ever know. You won't rest until you find out why.
You gotta roll the R's, bro.
And then you must put it right.
There you go. You did. You got the job. You're hired. Now I'm gonna give you the same thing I give Joe, which is a cup of coffee every other Tuesday. Dude, we're done. You wanna do? I'm gonna do a walk and talk. I'm gonna see if that bad old shorty. Were you actually following along today, or were you just? Did you just see me?
I just saw you.
You telling me you walked by and you just saw me?
I was at the library.
Ah, I need to go back and see if my pigeon is.
Yeah, I've been trying to find Charlie for so long, and I haven't found him.
Poor Charlie. I hope he's okay. I always hate to go back and find out. Like the seagull I rescued.
Yeah.
I would name him Charlie or Chucky. The seagull I think was Sammy. And then I found out, that he died. It hurts my feelings. I don't want to find out they died. I want to hear that they lived. So I think from now on I rescue them and I keep it moving and I just pretend they went to a farm in Idaho.
Yep.
Does that sound good?
Yes, sir.
Why don't we do a walk and talk?
Yes,
I'm walking that way. I gotta work tonight, so I'm headed home. But walk with me through Times Square.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can listen now. A lot of times I'm walking through and I get fist fights. You got my back?
Yeah, I got you. I'm your bodyguard for today.
All right, Dan's got my back, folks. So this could go really horribly wrong here in a second. Dude, I'm so glad, dude. We love you.
Such a nice to meet you. Oh my God, I'm
so glad
happy.
that you came through. And, do you have any social medias you want Rev to plug?
Just Instagram.
What's your Instagram? Hold on. All right, there we go.
NKPANCHA.
Bro, you need to slow it down, bro. NKP005.
I need Jersey way.
Just a Jersey thing. Slow it down. Rev is a Jersey boy.
Yep.
All right, so
NKPANCHA.
PANCHA.
Yeah.
So K Puncha?
Yeah.
K Puncha. And that's on Instagram. Are you friends with me on Instagram?
Yes, sir. I have messaged you.
Do me
You
a
didn't
favor.
do it,
No, I probably did. I'm just, I never can tell who's who.
Yeah.
So, hit me tonight. That's all I know.
Yeah, of course.
All right, we're walking and talking.
Yep. You're 12.
Now,
Oh my God.
You've been on my show. You've seen my show a million times. What's that? What's that building?
Good morning.
My man. I might ask a couple trivia questions
Okay, go ahead.
to see if you
I'm not
really
going to say I'm going to pass.
see if you pay attention. What's the name of this guy laying right here?
Your best friend.
Steve.
Steve.
Hey, Steve. Is there anything you would avoid in Times Square?
I just avoid Times Square in general because real New Yorkers know to avoid tourist areas.
There's not a whole lot out here for you. Every now and then, there's something magical. By the way, guys, my gimbal is on one little dot, so if it starts flopping around, I might lose the gimbal. But we're going to walk until we do. I think you should get a bunch of pictures with these characters since you're new in town, bro. Who do you want? You want Iron Man?
Good, thank you.
Do you want Elmo, or Elmo?
Here they come.
No, thank you.
guys.
There's about 40 of them.
Thank you, guys.
We're getting bum rushed. No, thank you, player. No, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. She just damn near gave me a rub and tug right there.
Right?
Had her hand in my pocket, bro. It was kind of nice, actually. I should give her $5 just for the rub and tug. And of course, the CD guys. You know that. What you got planned for the day?
Just hang out for a little bit, then go back home.
It's a nice day out, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm the only one
You
out
can
here
ask
wearing
for a
hoodie.
better day.
It's about as good as it gets. I like it like this as opposed to like a month from now when it's going to be 140.
Yeah, I hate the humidity and everything.
Dude, it gets so hot. Here's another guy wearing a hoodie. Who's crazier, me or him?
I know.
I love, one, I like to wear the layers.
Yep.
But two, I like to carry all my shit in my pockets, my batteries, my chargers. And look who's here today, bro. You're getting ready to go meet a celebrity. Who's the biggest celebrity in Times Square?
Make it come on. Oh, I see him.
There he is. We're going to go introduce you. It's NAYAN, not NAYAN. I've been calling you NAYAN for months. Hey, do you want to get some jewelry from the fake monk?
Nope.
Okay. Guys, it's me and NAYAN. We're just shooting the shit. NAYAN's got my back if I get jumped. And we're just shooting the shit.
Look, when I first came to New York City,
Yeah.
ever, I got baited by the monk.
No, they
I was
got
in
me.
Central Park and they're like, oh,
How much did they get you
here's
for?
your $20.
$5?
You have $20 or whatever, $5.
I think we might be off.